Hey guys, welcome to another video. As many of you may know, Icebox is going to be removed from the map pool and be replaced with Bind in this latest patch. So I want to make a video on how this will affect some of the teams and list the biggest winners and losers of Icebox being removed. I'll be doing the same video, but for Bind coming back in a couple days, so make sure to stay tuned for that. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Also, go follow me on Twitter, as I tweet about Valorant a lot and want more followers on there. So yeah, let's get into it. So I'm going to start here with our winners, and my pick, I'm going to do one from each region. And I think the biggest winner is probably Paper Rex. Historically, they haven't had the best Icebox. I mean, it's been decent. They've beat some good teams on it. But right now, they're also banning it out. So I think that's a pretty big win, but I didn't really see any other teams that were necessarily bad on Icebox or any teams that are really banning it out too often. So I went with Paper Rex here. And then my pick from EMEA is Navi, who I don't think they've had a bad Icebox at all. But a lot of the comps that they run in that map just don't make sense to me. I think it was, who was it against that they played? They played it against Giants. I know, 100%. Yeah, they picked Cypher on Icebox, and they've just had some really weird games on that map. Like I think they played against Team Secret. They won, but I don't love the Cypher on this map, and I just think they got an upgrade in their map pool from losing Icebox. They've historically ran some weird shit on that too, like they would play it against Fnatic and run the Yoru and just get owned. So I don't think this team has the best Icebox. Obviously, they're not like banning it out or anything. Like it's just pretty consistently Haven, but usually it's their second ban. So I don't think it's like a good map in their map pool. And I didn't really see any other teams that have a glaringly bad Icebox. So I went with Navi. And then our last winner from the Americas region, I have NRG, who haven't been banning Icebox out as much recently, but with this Opticore, again, historically hasn't had the best Icebox. I mean, they lost so many international games on that map. The one that I remember is the upper final against Loud at Reykjavik, or that was the map they lost out on. They barely beat DRX on that map when they played in that tournament as well. I just don't think this team has a particularly great read on this map. I mean, they had a 9-3 comeback on that map on Icebox against, I think it was Koi, but I don't think it's a particularly great map for them. And I also, looking at the Americas League, I didn't really see too many teams that are bad at Icebox. Like, was anybody banning it out? Like from what I saw, nobody was banning it out, and especially Cloud9 was one of the teams that I just immediately eliminated in my head because I just don't know enough about their map pool, and neither does anybody. So, yeah, I picked NRG for the biggest winner in the Americas region. So, my pick for the loser from Pacific, I have DRX. There's not really many teams with like strong opinions on Icebox, or like they're either always banning it out or always picking it. I just think DRX has historically had the best Icebox and looked good on that map. Multiple tournaments. I mean, what was it? I don't even remember. Like, the last time I remember them losing on that map was against Optic at Reykjavik. I talked about that a little bit earlier, or the last segment, I guess, with NRG. And I just think at Lock-In, they had a really nice Icebox with the Harbor. They were one of the teams to start innovating with it. I just think if you have to pick somebody from Pacific, it's got to be them. And then I think it's pretty obvious who the biggest loser from EMEA is. It's going to be Fnatic. I mean, they're the best Icebox team of all time. They've been the best Icebox team for like 2 years now. Teams still aren't immediately first banning it. I mean, just in this Heretics game that's about to go live that I have in my other monitor, they're going to get 13-0'd on Icebox by Fnatic. Like, I think it's going to be somewhere in the 13-3 to 13.5 range, most likely. And I just don't get how people still pick or still let Icebox through against this team. I would rather play Haven against them than Icebox, but I don't know. I just think Fnatic, again, they have the best Icebox player in the world. And Durka, he's been the best Icebox player in the world for about a year and a half now, if not more. So, yeah, I just don't think you can pick anybody else for this region other than Fnatic. So, with my final team here, the biggest loser from the Americas region is going to be 100 Thieves. I don't think they're the best Icebox team in this region. I think it's Loud, but I think Loud has a little bit more depth to their map pool than 100 Thieves does. Uh, Obviously, it's not 100 Thieves' first pick, but they played it, I'm pretty sure, in every game at Lock-In. They played it against EDG. Yeah, they played, I think that was first map. Yeah, they played it the last map against Foot, and then they played it the last map against Fnatic. Obviously, they lost against Fnatic, but they won the other two. So I just think they probably have the second strongest, like, positive feelings towards Icebox, if that makes any sense, out of all the teams, maybe other than Cloud9. Again, we just don't know about their map pool. And Loud has a little bit more depth, so I think they can survive without Icebox. Maybe 100 Thieves can't. Even though I think they should be fine without it. I just think they're going to be in a little bit more trouble than what Loud would be. And so with that, that's going to be the video. Let me know what you thought of the picks that I made and what you think about Icebox being removed from the map pool. Personally, I'm very, very happy about this. I thought it was the worst map left in the game. And I just think I think it was really boring to watch in pro play. I don't hate playing it, but it's just so boring. It's just running it down A or running it down B with no in between. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It really helps me out. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.